This is the Sunday Business Page on KDKA TV.
And a very good morning to you. Thanks for spending part of your Sunday morning with us. Since 1963, La Roche College has been engaging minds, embracing the world. The motto is still the same, but La Roche College is now a university. The Pennsylvania Department of Education approved the school's application for university status immediately. The private Roman Catholic university, founded by the Sisters of Divine Providence, now sits on an 80-acre campus in McCandless and offers 66 undergraduate programs of study, 6 master's degrees, and 1 doctoral degree. How does La Roche's new status affect its curriculum, students, and alumni? We're so pleased to welcome Dr. Howard Ishiyama, Academic Dean and Vice President for Academic Affairs at La Roche, to the Sunday Business Page. Dr. Ishiyama, welcome. Good to have you here, Howard.
Oh, good to be here, John. I have to say that I really enjoy your program, so thank you for having me on.
Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate that. You know, let's start from the basics. A lot of folks may not know much about La Roche. They may have heard the name, but it's one of our smaller institutions. Just describe it a little bit. What kind of university is La Roche?
Well, number one, we are a Roman Catholic university in the North Hills of Pittsburgh. We're relatively small, about 1,500 students, but we offer a wide variety of academic programs. As you pointed out, 73 academic programs in total, including 1 doctoral program. One of the we think, very interesting things about La Roche is its diversity. So we have students from 25 different states and 43 different countries.
Do most of your students live on campus?
About half of them.
Half live on campus and the others are commuting in.
That's correct.
For courses.
That is correct.
And it is fully co-ed. We mentioned, of course, it started for women.
It is absolutely fully co-ed. And we have a range of athletic programs as well, both for women and men.
Yeah, great. Well, what does it mean to now call La Roche a university? And mind you, you're following in the footsteps. It seems to me every other month or so we've had somebody on here talking about, Chatham is now a university, Point Park, Robert Morris, Carlo. It seems like everybody wants to be a university. What's the value in that?
Well, of course, most of those schools went to university status a few years ago, and it was something that we had always thought about doing, and the timing was right for us now. We feel that we've been operating as a university for several years now. Because of that diversity of program, because of that diversity of graduate program, because of the diversity of our population, student population, we feel like we've been there for some time, and it was just a matter of working through the process to gain that status.
Does university status mean you offer graduate programs? Is that the key?
The definition by the Department of Education is a little bit more varied than that, but the basic element is an institution's commitment to graduate education. So what they say is you need to offer at least 5 graduate programs, and you need a range of liberal arts as well as science type programs.
Gotcha.
Of course, La Roche.
Well, that explains why my alma mater, Haverford College in suburban Philadelphia, is strictly focused on undergraduates, and they don't want to be. They don't want to get into the graduate programs because they want the one-on-one with the professors and all that stuff. I mean, that's how they market themselves. So that makes perfect sense. You really have to have graduate and a focus on graduate programs in addition to undergraduates. So what's the benefit of becoming a university?
Well, number one, it does provide us with a platform to offer more graduate programs, and that is one of those directions that we want to move into. As you know, graduate programs are most often associated with universities as opposed to colleges, so it does provide us that appropriate platform. Secondly, the moniker of university has greater appeal. Not only extra-regionally, people know about us here in our local community, but beyond that, the university moniker will help us, as well as abroad. So in some countries, for example, the word college actually equates with the word high school or technical school, which is not who we are as an institution. So if we want to recruit the best and the brightest from some of those countries, not all of them, but some of those countries, we need to have that university.
That makes perfect sense. So let me ask you, I mean, you've got a lot of alumni in the area. Do they automatically become graduates? of LaRoche University, even though their degree says LaRoche College? How does that work?
They absolutely do. We are LaRoche University. They are LaRoche University alumni, so they can use on their resumes graduate of LaRoche University. They can continue to use LaRoche College because that is who we are still in our past.
Right.
But they can absolutely use that. They can request another diploma. They can request a transcript, and it will say LaRoche University.
Howard, this is a question that students and parents will have. Does this change in status mean a upping of your tuition?
It does not. It does not. We still believe in access. We still believe in opportunity, and we still want to keep that competitive, affordable tuition for our students. So there's going to be sort of the regular tuition increases that occur every year, but we keep that very, very low. We are very, very competitive price-wise. We're one of the lowest priced private institutions in the region, if not the lowest, on a net tuition basis. So we're going to maintain that competitive position.
All right, now, a final line of questions. I want to talk about your curriculum. So if I'm a parent out here and I have a youngster in high school, let's say a junior in high school, junior, senior, looking for next fall or the fall after, why should I go to LaRoche? What is it about your university?
Well, I think first and foremost, we care deeply about our students. And you're going to hear that from a number of schools. I think that's very much enacted in reality at our school. Right. If you come to LaRoche, you're going to have that kind of familial, close relationship with an academic advisor, as well as the broader community, to really help you succeed in your career.
Do you have to be Catholic?
You do not. We are open to people of all faiths at LaRoche College. We are Roman Catholic, and a good percentage of our students are of that faith, but we are open to everyone.
Is there a religious requirement with respect to students there anymore?
There is not. There is a service requirement. So one of the things that we want our students to do is to experience the gift of giving. So in the freshman year, everyone needs to participate in a community service experience.
Right. Well, that's positive regardless of what faith you're in.
That's
I think
right.
most religions would encourage that. You know, it's been great to have you on the show, and I really appreciate the fact that you watch the show. You watch this one.
I do.
So thank you.
I love you.
Thank you, Howard. So nice to have you on, and welcome. And congratulations to LaRoche, now a university. Congratulations, Howard.
Thank you.
When the Sunday Business Page continues how the Community College of Beaver County and Big Brothers Big Sisters of Beaver County are pulling their resources to prepare high school students for mentoring and workforce development. Stick with us.
The Sunday Business Page will be back in just a moment.